Being here on our way to get something to eat right now. You know, had a good day at work. You know what I mean? So I've been thinking about something, man. I'm always telling people how to get a job in trucking. I'm always telling people how to get a local job in trucking. You know what I mean? But today we're gonna tell you guys, man, the things that you can do to lose your job as a truck driver. And these things is not going to be in order, and it might not be 10 things, but these are just going to be some of the stuff that you can prevent yourself from losing your job that I seen guys get fired from. How you doing there, Brittany? And these might not be no popular answer that you guys are looking for. I'm just telling you, like, over the years at my job, I'm telling you, like, the things that I see guys lose their job over. Okay? And the number one thing that I see a lot of guys lose their job over is accidents. You know what I mean? Accidents. Preventable accidents. Moses, what's going on, man? Preventable accidents, man. I be telling guys all the time, just slow down. You guys gotta take it slow. This is not a race. You know what I mean? A lot of these accidents can be avoided. You know what I mean? A lot of these accidents are silly accidents. The most common accident is tail swing. You know, when you driving a big tractor trailer or something like that, and you go turning, you most of turning right, or it doesn't matter. You could be turning right or left. Whether you're driving a 48 or 36, whenever you get too close to that car on the driver's side, it could be on any side, but most of the time on the driver's side, when you try to make that wide turn, you got to watch that tail swing, man. I see way too many people get in accidents with that tail swing. You know what I mean? So that's the most common way I see a lot of people get into accidents, man. And the other way I see people get into these accidents is believe it or not, when you go get ready to leave a customer, a lot of time guys they be backing out of a customer, and out of nowhere, what's going on, Dirty? Out of nowhere, like, it'll be a car that pull up behind them. So you got to make sure you look behind you before you start pulling out of a customer. So that's the number one reason I see a lot of guys getting fired for, you know. And the number two things, the number two reason I see a lot of guys getting fired, I'm not even gonna give you guys no numbers. The other reason I see a lot of guys getting fired is their attendance, and come to work on time. A lot. What's going on, Jay? A lot of guys, they call out sick way too much, man. And I know, like, a lot of times we gotta take it off because we're not feeling good. But if you go hanging out Sunday night, you go to a bar or whatever, and you stay out too late, that's not a sick day, man. You gotta be responsible when you get a local job, or whether it could be local, it could be any type of job in trucking, man. Like, you gotta think before you drink. You know what I mean? Because you gotta remember you got work the other day, the next day. You know what I mean? So a big reason I see a lot of guys getting fired, man, because their attendance, man. And I can tell you, over there at US Food, we got like a point system where they give you points for calling in. How you doing there, Leslie? And it's a fair point system, man. And I know other companies. I know GFS, they do like a point system also, and other companies, man, they pretty much do the same system. And these people, they allow you to call in sick so many times, and they allow you to be late to work so many times, and guys still abuse that, man. So that's no more. That's the biggest reason I see a lot of guys getting fired is their attendance. So I'm saying you guys gotta come to work. You know what I'm saying? You got the job, now you got to come to work. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, man, when they're trying to get a job, they're the most perfect person when they're in the interview room, man. They're the hardest worker, and yeah, I'm gonna come to work every day and stuff like that. But once they get the job, man, they start missing work, start coming to work late. You know what I mean? Like if you like this local job, man, especially food service, you gotta go to sleep, man, because we work hard. We gotta wake up early, and you just gotta go to bed, man. You need to go to sleep, get some rest. See guys, they come to work all late all the time, so that's a big reason, man, why I see a lot of guys getting fired. You know what I mean? And another reason why I see guys getting fired, especially in food service, man. Let me tell you guys something. In food service, it's a what should I say? You get zero chance once you're rude to these customers, man. You gotta have respect for these customers. Yeah, I know some customers out there that's gonna be getting on your nerves and stuff, and some customers that you wish you can knock out and all of that stuff, man. But sometimes you gotta use your head, man, and you gotta realize that, you know what I mean? It's your job, man. You can't you gotta take that street mentality out of the job. At the end of the day, it's a job. You know they say customers always right. We know they're not always right, but just play the game, man. You know, I know it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for me too, man. Sometimes I feel like knocking some of these customers out, especially the rude ones. But over the years, I learned how to challenge my anger, and I just realized that it's just a job. You just gotta be respectful to these customers. If you do go to a customer that is extremely rude, and you feel that you cannot make the delivery, because like if you continue to make the delivery, something bad is gonna happen, just call your supervisor. Explain to your supervisor, hey, I think if I continue making the delivery, I'm gonna end up killing this guy. So I think somebody need to come and make the delivery. You know what I mean? So just avoid all problems. I know over there at US Food, I'm saying over there at US Food, like, oh, I got the AC blowing. You ain't hear me? You hear me now? But I know over there at US Food, over there at US Food, I'm saying over there at US Food like I don't work there. But over there at US Food, man, the majority of customers that we got, pretty good customers, man. We have nothing to worry about. We got good customers, and we don't got nobody that we feel like knocking out. Everybody's pretty much good. Cafeteria ladies and schools, they're pretty much good. Hey, you got some truck drivers in here, man. What y'all think is the biggest reason a truck driver can lose their job? You guys go ahead and give me some reason. I got Dirty Broke up in here, Jay's in here, Leslie up in here, Nene, Moses. What's some reason you think guys lose their trucking job? A reason I've seen before that guys lose their trucking job over here, even over here, man, is that random drug test. It'll catch up to you. Put that reefer down, man. If you gotta smoke that reefer, man. If you really gotta smoke that reefer, I don't think trucking is for you, because we locally, man, we do random drug tests, and you never know when it's gonna be your turn. So if you gotta smoke that drugs, man, and if you gotta put that needle in your ass, and you know what I'm saying, if you gotta take those pills, it's gonna backfire on you, man. Just put that drugs down. Hey, once you guys start driving trucks, just remember, no drugs, man, because drugs and trucking don't match. And Jay, you put a good one, man. DUI. I be telling drivers all the time, man, don't drink and drive, man. Get yourself a driver. You know what I mean? Do not drink and drive. Right now I'm at a what you call this place? A sports bar? And I'm at a sports bar right now, right? And believe it or not, alright, this is a sports bar, right? I'm not gonna show y'all the sports bar, but believe it or not, I live right across the street from the sports bar. So let's just say, for instance, I come in here and I got me a drink, even though I'm not gonna drink nothing today. And Island Trucker, what's going on, man? Island Trucker, what's some of the reasons you think guys lose their job, their trucking jobs? So let's just say I come to this sports bar and I have me a couple of drinks, even though I'm not gonna drink. But if I don't feel like I can drive, man, I'm gonna walk home and I'll just leave my car here. So that's a big reason I see guys losing their what do you call it? Their trucking jobs. You know what I mean? Who's outside?
Who's outside? I believe it's just Anne.
I'll be out there.
Just one?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's a big reason I see guys losing their trucking job. You know what I mean? That's definitely a big reason. And Dirty Bro, you touch on a good point that I'm about to talk about in a second. Touch on a good one, man. Dependability. Some drivers, man. What's going on, JDF? Some drivers, man, they just can't be depended on. And some drivers just don't. Some drivers, they just can't do the job, man. So if you come in food service, man, you can't get the job done. Believe it or not, you can get fired for that. You feel me? So if this is what you want to do, you know what I mean? If you want to do food service, if you're crazy enough to do food service, like just make sure that you can do the work, because it's not easy. And if they see that, they'll give you a chance. But if they see that you can't perform, yo, you're gonna get fired. You feel me? Like I don't know if I can say that any more nicer than that. You know what I mean? And another reason, man, guys will get fired locally, man. I don't see a lot of guys get fired for this, but I have heard guys get fired for this, man. It's sexual harassment, man. Leave them females in the office alone. You know what I mean? Leave them women in the office alone. You feel me? And
you gotta make an effort to hold that up.
like when you guys out there making deliveries at a customer, when y'all making deliveries at a customer, like leave them women alone, man. Like if you guys, let me tell y'all something, man. Cause these women will set you up, especially know you making good money. Like they'll play along with you. Hey, how you doing there? Can I get a let me get a Miller. Let me start out with a
Draft or
Miller.
bottle?
You got any draft special right now?
$2.75 for drafts.
Yeah, let me get a draft. Yeah. Alright, let me tell y'all something about these women, right? Like say for instance, you talking to a woman. I'm not picking on you ladies, I'm just telling you guys, I'm just telling you guys something from what I've heard of, you know what I mean? Alright, say you talking to a woman, and a matter of fact, it happened to one of my friends, and all of a sudden things ain't going their way, and they'll pretty much call in on you and say that you're harassing them and stuff like that. And if you guys get that call, man, like the company is gonna side with these customers. So you guys gotta be careful, man. Like if you're a single man and you think you see somebody that you like out on your route that you wanna try to date, man, be careful. I can't tell you what to do, but be careful how you approach the situation. You feel me? You got to approach the situation. Jojo, what's going on? You got to approach the situation with caution. You know what I mean? I be telling guys, don't even go there, man, because that's a big way you can lose your job like that. You know what I mean? So, Cisco driver, what's going on? Another way, man, Island Trucker got a good one, man. Another way you can lose your job, man, in the trucking industry is those speeding tickets, man. The speeding tickets, man. Like, sometimes I gotta get a hold of myself, man. Like, I be driving my car sometimes, and all of a sudden I be going like 100, and like I don't feel it. You know what I mean? Like to the point where I think I need to get rid of my car, man, because like I be going like 100, and it's so smooth I don't even feel it. But let me tell you, you get a speeding ticket going 100, it'll catch up to you, man. You know what I mean? It'll catch up to you.
Experience line
It'll definitely catch up to you. I'm gonna give you guys a good reason, a big reason, an important reason. If you guys are food service guys, I'm gonna give you guys a reason. Anybody that's in the food service industry, you can get fired for this. You will lose your job right away. As a matter of fact, if you get in an accident, you're more than likely to keep your job than this reason I'm going to give you right now. And this is a serious reason. And I've seen somebody get fired for this. Cross-contamination. Yo, when you delivering these products, you need to know what to deliver on top of what not to deliver with what. Like for instance, just to be careful, man, if you're delivering raw chicken, just deliver it by itself. If you're delivering beef, just deliver it by itself. Do not put chemicals on top of nothing. You feel me? You cannot put chicken on top of beef. You can't put chicken on top of eggs. When you're delivering eggs got to be on the bottom. Like when you're stacking your pallets, eggs got to be on the bottom. You'll lose your job right away. Like if I'm a supervisor and I see somebody got chicken on top of eggs and they got beef on top of the chicken, I will fire you. Yo, it's a zero tolerance, man. I'm just warning y'all because hey Jay, that's a good one, man. I never understood. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one, man. Chicken does come from eggs. I ain't gonna lie, but hey, I seen a guy get fired because he had some beef on top of the chicken, and which I think is fine because you could put the beef on top of the chicken, but the beef was running. The beef was running. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I don't even know if that's right. I don't even think you can put raw beef on top of the chicken. It's so confusing, man. You gotta make sure, like when you get a job in the food service industry, make sure you watch them videos, man. The cross-contamination video, that's an important video, man. And be careful of them chemicals, man. You can't be putting those chemicals on top of nothing. You feel me? And it's just, you just can't. You feel me? So you will get fired, like right away. You know what I mean? And I'm leaving out a big part that I see. This one I'm gonna tell you guys about, and I see a lot of truckers doing it. I see a lot of over-the-road truckers doing it. I see a lot of local truckers doing it, and it's vlogging while you're driving, man. Vlogging while you're driving. It not only can you get fired for that, it's very dangerous, man. A lot of times people ask me, oh, why don't you vlog while you drive? I'm like, you guys are crazy. You guys think I'm stupid. What you guys trying to set me up? You can lose your job for vlogging while you're driving, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys know how dangerous it is to be on live while you drive a tractor trailer?
They're so polite. Such polite, young.
It's absolutely crazy, man. Like, if I go on somebody's live and I see them driving, I'm getting right out there live because I don't want to be part of the reason they get into a wreck. You know what I mean?
Anything else right now?
Oh, that's it right now.
Okay, no problem.
All right, thank you. You know what I mean? Hey, I live right there, y'all, so don't judge me. Right now I'm drinking some Kool-Aid, people. So don't judge me. Yeah, but that's a big reason, man. Vlogging, man. Like, people, they be vlogging and trying to drive a tractor trailer at the same time. Like, if you guys know people that do that, man, like, y'all don't go in their lives, man. Don't be a part of that situation. You know what I mean? Because it might not end up good. You know what I mean? Because how could you, hey, Dirty, you seen I took off my shirt, right? You seen I took off my shirt. Troy said it's not Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? You seen I took off my work shirt, so. Troy said that's rum. Yo, this is the new Kool-Aid, man. You know, this is the champagne Kool-Aid. Yeah, but you guys got any more reason how you can lose your job? How you can lose your job in trucking? Because, you know, a lot of times we come on YouTube and we tell people how they can get jobs and stuff like that. But, you know what I mean? The quickest you get a job is the quickest you can lose it. And we don't want to see nobody lose their job, man. Just come out here, do what you got to do, and you'll be all right. You can also lose your job by if you don't protect your load. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these drivers, including me, reefer load not monitored. That's a good one right there. Especially if we lose the load, you know? That's a good one right there, man, because yo, let me tell y'all something, right? Anybody that's coming into trucking or anybody that's deciding to go over the road, doing reefer is a headache, yo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep an eye on that reefer 24/7. Yo, reefer. Even the local situation, man. I was gonna say something before you brought up that reefer. Oh, we gotta secure the loads, guys. We gotta secure the loads. You know, a lot of time people think that it's the loaders that load the truck need to secure the load. Yeah, they need to secure the load, but it's up to the driver that's going out to make sure the load is secure. Cause you gotta remember, when DOT pull us over, you can look in that driver's handbook. The driver is supposed to secure the cargo, not the loader. You know what I mean? So if we turn over pallets and the company lose a lot of money, guess what? They're coming after us. They're not coming after the loaders. You know what I mean? What we gonna say? Oh, they forgot to strap up the load? We gotta make sure that load is strapped up before we leave the yard. You know what I mean? And I miss a good one. Everybody miss a good one, man. I'm gonna see if we got some professional truck drivers up in here. I'm gonna see if anybody know one of the big reasons you can get fired, and that's even before you leave the yard, that a lot of drivers don't do. What's the most important thing you gotta do to a truck before you even start driving the truck? Falsifying your E-log. That's a good one right there, man. Trust me. Pre-trip. Pre-trip. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm doing my pre-trip, I go as far as taking pictures. You know what I mean? Because, you know, in local trucking, we drive different drivers drive different trucks. yo, I do my pre-trip and I take pictures. You know what I mean? So that means that if anything wrong with the truck, somebody hits something, yo, I got receipts. You know what I mean? If they come to me, oh, we got a big dent in that truck right there. Oh, you talking about the truck I drove Monday? Oh, that's fine. I took a picture at 2 o'clock. It was there when I took the truck out. You got to do your pre-trip, guys. Trust me. You have to do your pre-trip. You know what I mean? You could be going down the road with no lights in the back. Lights not working. You could go down the road and you have flat tire. Anything can happen. You got to do your pre-trip. You know what I mean? You got to do your pre-trip, man. Right, and just important as doing your pre-trip, you need to do your post-trip. You know, you need to do your post-trip. Dirty Bro, you say you can get fired for discrimination? A truck driver? Give me an example. Isn't that more of a management? Yo, Kevin, that's a good one, man. We're going to touch base on that one. Dirty Bro, isn't that more like a management thing? Discrimination? Like, give me an example of how a truck driver can get fired for discrimination. But Kevin brought up a good point, man, that I didn't talk about, but that's a big reason. How you doing there, Sam? Yeah, Kevin brought up a good point on how you can get fired as a truck driver, especially local truck driver in the food service, or even if you do like beer, Budweiser, everything. Stealing, yo. Stealing. A matter of fact, some guys got fired from our job couple years ago. It was 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago, a lot of drivers got fired. They did a big sting, man. These guys were stealing lobsters, and it was the guys in the warehouse, not the drivers. These guys were stealing lobsters, and they were stealing a whole bunch of stuff. These guys was willing to throw away their job for some lobster tails. You know what I mean? Like, just think about it. The guys in the warehouse, they make good money, man. They make real good money. Sometimes these guys will make up to the good drivers, the good warehouse workers will make up to $30 an hour. The good warehouse workers. The average warehouse workers will make up to $24 an hour. They get paid good. And you telling me you're gonna throw your job away for lobster tail? You know what I mean? So stealing is a big one. Lobster tail is good though. Yeah, Troy, you're right. When you're late, man, if you keep on being late, you're gonna get fired. We got Carlos in the building. Carlos said, "What's good? Thursday should be." Oh, Thursday is your first day? Okay. Oh, you're in orientation right now, Carlos? How's the orientation going, man? How you like the benefits? How you like the benefits with U.S. Foods? Hey, Carlos, if you know anybody that want to work here, man, let me know. You know what I mean? I'll get them in, man. If they're a good worker, I'll try to get them in, you know? Life with Tanya, what's going on? But they gotta be a good worker though, Carlos. They cannot be, you know what I mean? Yo, Black Man, that's a good question. That's a good question, man. You see now. That's a good question, man. Cause a lot of us have beards, man, and but we're not around the food like that. or pretty much like the I see like the chefs and anybody that work in the kitchen, they got to cover up their beard though. But we're not around the food that's being cooked, so I guess it doesn't count for us, you know. But I know it's some. I've seen some companies, man, that where people they got to cover up their beard though. A matter of fact, you brought up a good point. It's certain customers that we deliver at that we have to cover up our beard with a hairnet. And it's the customers like when we go to the bakery, like before we can even step foot in there, they give us something to cover up our beard. Like bakeries, they don't play that stuff. You know those places that do Jamaican patties, they don't play that. You got to cover up your beard. So we have a lot of customers, man. We have a lot of customers. Yo, let me tell you, hey Troy, this this is that Jamaican champagne soda, man. That's what that is. That's that Jamaican champagne soda. But we have a lot of customers, man, that we have to cover our beard. They will not even let us in there. So that's a good question, man. You know what I mean? So we pretty much cover everything, man. That's pretty much most of the reason that I think you guys will get fired. Attitude. Your attitude will get you fired too. Your attitude will get you fired. Some guys, they just have a nasty attitude, man. And once you have a nasty attitude, man, like the managers are pretty much gonna be after you. You feel me? And when you have a nasty attitude, like if you're getting graded on a curve, if you do something wrong,
So doing okay?
yeah. I take a Coke.
Pepsi okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And then
Sorry.
I take a I'm gonna take to go. I'm gonna take some wings.
Okay, 10, 16,
10
6,
wings.
10.
Yeah.
And how do you want those? Mild, medium, hot, barbecue.
Can I get medium?
Medium.
Yeah.
So 10 medium wings and a Pepsi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want the Pepsi for here or to go?
You can give me a to-go cup, please. All right. Hey, black man, you tripping, man? You talking about cocaine? Yeah, but hey, one thing I don't play around with, man, is one thing I do not play around with, guys, is is drinking on the company's uniform, man. Like I don't play. It's certain respect I have for when I'm working. That it's certain things that a lot of people ask me to do that I will not do. I'm not gonna vlog while I'm driving. I'm not gonna vlog while I'm working. You know what I mean? Because we got a job to do, man. You gotta remember that. This is not my company. I get paid to do a job. I gotta come to work and perform that job. You know. Gene, what branch? You got that what branch? Don't tell me it's Boca, man. Do not tell me it's Boca. Because if it's Boca, man, you just if it's Boca, man, how could you not put me as a reference, man? Oh, Kentucky, okay. Okay, when you go for the interview, the biggest thing that you gotta expect is they're gonna give you the road test. You know what? Hey, Carlos, if you still up in here, man, go ahead and answer that question because you just came out your interview a couple weeks ago. The last time I've been in an interview with U.S. Food was in 2013. So, Carlos, if you still up in here, man, go ahead and answer that question. Carlos, what can a new driver expect in the interview for U.S. Food? Go ahead and explain that, please. Oh, that's a good point you brought up, Carlos. Another thing I forgot to bring up, man. Safety. That's a good point. You will get fired. U.S. Food is big on safety. You know what I mean? You got to put out your cones. You just got to do the right thing. You got to work safe. You know what I mean? That's a good point right there. Thank you. Yeah, Carlos, man, we're waiting on your answer, man. What to expect out of a U.S. Food interview? I'm telling you guys. All right, look, I'm having one drink, right? I'm having one drink, right? One Miller. Well, I live right there. I live like, you guys see where that I live like, I can walk to my house, yo. Like, walk to my house. You know what I mean? Oh no, dirty, it's for me and my daughter. She don't eat a lot. She'll probably eat like, a matter of fact, I'm not that hungry. She can get like 6 pieces. I'm good with 4 pieces. Gene, there you go. Sion just answered your question. He said, be prepared to take your resume with you. Pretty much all your information with you. Be prepared to answer all the questions that they will ask you. If you would like to work for the company. Just be prepared for them to drill you, man. Oh, Troy said food. Anybody ever think about going over the road, man? Make sure y'all go check out. Anybody in here that ever think about going over the road for Landstar, make sure y'all go check out Troy Stars. You know, he drive for Landstar all the way in Canada. And everybody, make sure to subscribe. Everybody subscribe to everybody in here. Everybody in here should be subscribed to each other. You know, I'm always trying to help people grow. And I always need help growing, you know. Let me tell y'all something, man. The hardest thing to do, right, is to be a local trucker on YouTube. Because a lot of people don't, like, a local trucker don't have a lot to talk about. So it's been the hardest thing for me to do. I never thought I'd get to 1,700 people, man. But I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. You feel me? Like, I never thought I'd get to, and I know 1,700 ain't nothing, but it's big for me. So I appreciate everybody that's subscribing. I mean, people don't want to hear local trucker talking. They want to hear over the road truckers, man. We don't got nothing exciting to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, what we gonna talk about? The same stuff every day? People don't want to hear that, you know? Hey, Gene, Sion got some more information for you there. Yeah, Troy Stars, Dirty Bro just subscribe to you. See if you can give him back a link. Dirty Bro, man, we need to get to 1,000 by the end of the month. You need to get to 1,000, man. Dirty Bro, how much you are away from 1,000 subscribers? You like what, 100? We got to get you to 1,000 subscribers, man, you know? I need some of the local drivers, man, I need most of the local drivers to get over 1,000 subscribers, man, you know? so we can start putting out our message, you know, because a lot of these drivers, man, they just don't understand that you can make a good living being local, you know what I mean? Like a really good living. Oh, you 150 away? You know what I mean? Like you can make a really good living, man. A really good living. Trust me. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. I appreciate that $2, that $2, Troy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can make a really good living as a local driver, and that's my whole mission, is to try to tell some of these over the road drivers. That's my mission, man, to tell some of these over the road drivers, because when I was the owner operator, I didn't think I could make good money being local, you know, but I am, and most of my friends are. So if I ever decide to be an owner operator again, I'm still gonna let people know that. You know, you can make a good money and make a living and be home with your kids every day as a local trucker. You know what I mean? Like, look at Dirty Broke. I don't want to talk his business, but Dirty Broke pretty much live in a mansion in PA, man. If Dirty Broke sell his house right now in Pennsylvania, he can come to Florida and buy 3 houses, cash. You know what I mean? Look at Jay the trucker. If Jay sell his house in Pittsburgh right now, or Pennsylvania, he can come to Florida, he can buy any house he wants to. You know what I mean? Them boys make good money, man. Them Pennsylvania boys.
Well, I'm right down. I gotta head back that way, so if you're gonna be there, I'll call you when
Hey, this her lucky day, right?
or if you leave over there and you come here, just let me know.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you.
You ready or not yet?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Hey, this is her lucky day, right? I feel like giving somebody a good tip today. So today, I'm gonna give her a $10 tip.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just gave her a $10 tip on a $19 bill. You feel me? That's how I do it sometimes, man. I just gave this girl a $10 tip on a $19 bill. Now, $10 might not be a lot, but guess what? It's gonna be a lot to her. You know what I mean? Because these people work hard, man, and sometimes you guys gotta understand that the more you give is the more you're gonna get. I truly believe in that. You know what I mean? The more you give is the more you will get. You know, I give a lot, man. I give a lot, so I get a lot. You know what I mean? I give a lot. Yo, I give so much, I'm never broke, yo. When I say I'm never broke, I'm never broke. And until you guys understand that. Hey, Troy, my wife, I'm watching up. No, but Troy, I always tip good, though, man. I'm a good tipper, man. Hold up, Dirty Broke. A trucker said black people don't tip. What you mean? Who said that? Yo, black people tip way. Yo, this not a black or white thing, but black people tip good. What you talking about? Who said that? That's crazy, man. If you don't want to tell me who said that, you can text me and tell me who said that. If you don't want to do it on the just text me and tell me who said that. Cause that's crazy, man. That's why I really don't watch. I don't watch these drama YouTubers, man. These YouTubers that's always. Troy, I didn't tip her. I didn't tip her for that reason, man. Let me tell you something. Hey, you guys got to learn how to tip bartenders good, man. If you tip bartenders good, they'll take care of you. Trust me. I remember one day, right? Me and my brethren, right? We went to a I forgot where we went, but as soon as we went there, and we was at the bar. Man, as soon as we went there, we tipped the bartender. The bartender ended up, the tip that we gave the bartender, I don't even want to talk about that tip. The tip was so good, she ended up start giving us free drinks. Oh man, dirty. Yeah, I seen your text, man. I can't believe that guy would say that, man. Oh, the Troy Stars, you know who that is too? Yeah, I can't believe that, man. Dirty just texted me and told me who that is. I cannot believe that, man. I can't believe that, yo, because, yo, Troy is Jamaican like me, right? And one thing I can tell you about Jamaicans, like we tip good, yo. And we're black people. We tip really good, man. Trust me. If there's anything I can say about my peoples, is that when it comes to tipping, if we get treated good, even when we don't get treated good, we still tip. We still tip. But when we get treated nice, we tip good, yo. So I can't believe that guy said that, man. I cannot believe that. Troy, you say you unsubscribe? I might have to unsubscribe too. I'm gonna try to listen to that. Cause that is somebody I talked to. So I'm hoping he was just playing around, but I can't believe that. Hey, Dirty, if I know you unsubscribe, I really gotta listen to that, man. I really gotta listen. You know? Yeah, I don't like people putting us out there, especially when they're our own kind, you know? Like black people putting out black people like that. Especially, right? Especially when you're over the road, like what Troy just said, and you run into some of these people that look like, when you run into some of these people that, sometimes you run into some of these young females, man, and they just look like they just look like they just they're just living check to check. How could you not tip them right, man? You know? Especially truckers, man. I know a lot of truckers tip good, you know? So I really gotta look into that, man. You know? I really gotta look into that. A matter of fact, I go way above and beyond of tipping, and last year I bought so many kids school supply, it wasn't even fun out of my own pocket. You know what I mean? Exactly, Troy. I feel you, man. I feel you. Yo, it's a lot of racist black people, man, that just don't like. It's a lot of black people that just don't like black people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like our biggest downfall as black people is us, believe it or not. You know what I mean? We're our biggest downfall, man. Trust me. Like they said, unity is strength, but we don't unite. You know what I mean? All we do is fuss and fight. You know? That's all we do is fuss and fight, man. They always bring up the Chinese people as an example, right? The Chinese people are never like the Chinese people are always gonna win, yo, because they stick together. Yo, if a Chinese people come in here and buy a piece of property, and sooner or later you're gonna see a bunch of Chinese people live around here, right? Then you're gonna see a Chinese restaurant. Then you're gonna see some Chinese business. Then you're gonna see a nail salon. You know what I mean? And once they throw up that Chinese restaurant, yo, Island Trucker, explain to people what KOD is. A lot of people might not know what KOD is, but Island Trucker said he's going to KOD like this. When you walk up in KOD, you see some, you're gonna see some feet upside down. You're crazy, man. Miami Playgroup. Miami Playgroup. I ain't never been. I never been to none of them places, man. None of them big places like that. Yeah, man, but I just don't. Oh, Troy, I know who that is. Yo, Troy, I got his phone number. Troy, I got that guy's phone number. That's why I can't. Yeah, man, it's somebody I got their phone number, yo. I just can't believe it's him. You know? Yeah, I can't believe that, man. Janaya. 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 I forgot to get your drink. Come, get that out of the house. I forgot to get your drink, but come get your chicken. Don't let him come in. Close the door. Close the door. Come get your chicken. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But don't make no mess. Yep. Yeah, dirty. Damn. I thought, hey, this video was recently. I must don't watch too much YouTube, man. This video was recently. I'm going on my laptop now, see if I can find it. Janaya, pass my chicken. How many you took? You took 5 chicken? Huh? You took 4? Alright, that's straight. I'm trying to see if I can locate it real quick. Nah. 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 Can you pass my charger out the car, please. Here, put my alarm on when you put my alarm on after you pass it. Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, Dirty, I'm gonna pull up that video right now. Oh, Dirty Bro. You said it's I thought you said it was I thought you said it was Tony. Okay. Okay, so it's not Tony. Okay. Well, this dude, I don't know this dude then. I don't know this dude. Yeah, I thought you said it was Tony. I was surprised. You know what I mean?
Yo. What's going on, people?
I'm watching it right now, Dirty.
But it is a response to YouTube that y'all probably don't even watch. Because I didn't watch, but
Oh, you said turn it down? Okay.
I thought that the content that he had in the video was rather blasphemous. So, I know exactly what. Yeah. And that's why he's saying what he's saying. Although live stream about black people not killing. And
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy. I heard some of it, but yo, I don't even get up in that mess, man. You know? I try to keep my channel positive, so I'm not even gonna get up in that mess. Yo, Gene, you got a restriction on your license? Does the company know that? US Food knows that? Oh shit! You should have let them know. You should have let them know about it. And y'all check this out, right? Check this out, right? Before I go, I need y'all help with a question. I got a subscriber, right? And my subscriber basically, what's wrong? No, it's not else. Get this. It's just like it tastes like a Sprite. Okay, y'all check this out, right? So I got a subscriber, right? Back to the positivity. Okay, so I got a subscriber, right? And he lives in Virginia, right? So he asked me today, he was like, I'm trying to pull up the question right now. Hold on. Trying to pull up the question. Trying to pull up the question. Y'all give me a second. Okay, I can't find the question, but I remember the question. So I got a subscriber. He lives in Virginia. So he want to know, he got two interviews lined up, right? One with US Foods, and US Food is gonna pay by the pieces, basically commission. And one with a trucking company called Mandiza or some shit. Mandiza Food Service. Okay? So the good thing about Mandiza Food Service is that they pay $25 an hour, which is good, right? So I told him, I'm like, yo, how long have that company been around? He told me they've been around since 2012. So I told him, I'm like, yo, I can't tell you what to do, but US Food been around forever. And that company been around since 2012. I mean, yeah, they're paying you $25 an hour, but I mean, with US Food, you can pretty much move to a different state and still have a job. With this Mandiza company, yeah, they're gonna pay you $25 an hour, but you probably need to go find a job. You probably walking journey. What's going on? You probably go find a job and not find a job. Go find one of these drivers and ask them some question about this company. You know what I mean? You can't just yeah. Sometimes it's good to work for a smaller company. Cause some of these small companies, man, some small companies are good companies, but like, you gotta think about the big picture, man. You gotta think about the benefits and stuff like that. You gotta think about insurance. You gotta think about 401k. Yeah, that $25 an hour sounds good. It sounds real good. Cause I remember I did a video yesterday or 2 days ago about getting paid by the hour or getting paid commission, and my thing was that if I wasn't getting paid commission, I would have to get about $26 an hour or more, which $25 an hour is not bad, but you gotta ask yourself how much hours you gonna get. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of things for you to think about. So if it was you guys and y'all had a chance to work with US Food or Mandiza Trucking, which company you would go to? Because it's just like me. If I had my own truck and I had a chance to go with Landstar or somebody that's building a brand new company, like a Landstar wannabe, like, who would you go with? You know what I mean? I would go with Landstar, because Landstar, they got loads everywhere. They're on the damn stock market, for Christ's sake. They're a big company. So sometimes it's better to go with the big company. But some of these small companies, man, are good. You know what I mean? Damn, that lightness. You say the Sierra Enterprise, you say, yeah, US Food is more secure. That's why I was trying to tell them. You know what I mean? But I don't want to I told him that some of these small companies, sometimes a small company is good also. So I told him what I would do is try to go find a driver that works for that small company and really try to see what's going on over there. Cause you gotta remember, some of these companies, they gotta start from somewhere. So if they got a strong customer base and they got good insurance and they paying $25 an hour and they got overtime and stuff like that, then that might not be a bad decision. But you know what I mean? Yeah, component pay is better. You're right about that, walking journey. And that's why I try to tell people, man, component pay is better, but $25 is pretty decent if you get an overtime. If you get $25 an hour, if the company can give you at least 55 hours a week, then you're doing good for local. You feel me? Like now, if you're making $25 an hour and you can't work over 40 hours, then it's no sense. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I told him if it was me, if it was my decision, I would go with U.S. Food. You know. And I'm not gonna tell him to go with U.S. Food because I work for U.S. Food or whatever. I just try to when people ask me questions, I try to be honest as possible. You know what I mean? I don't just answer people questions because of what I want to do. I just try to answer people questions like honestly, you know. So I know he's listening, man. So if I was you, man, I would go with U.S. Foods. You know what I mean, over that small company, man, because companies are getting shut down left or right. You don't even know if they got enough money to sustain, man. You know what I mean? You know how hard it is to stay in business, especially when you're trying to run a good company. Shit, I seen Payless got shut down. Kmart got shut down years ago. Everybody getting shut down, man. Falcon, they got shut down. This trucking company in Indiana, they got shut down. Companies are getting shut down left and right, man. So if you guys decide to go out there to work for a company, make sure your company is got some good customer base. You know, don't just jump in a company just to jump up in there. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much all I got for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Gene, man, good luck on the interview, man. Good luck on the interview, and hope everything goes good with you. Dirty Broke, take it easy out there, man. Island Trucker, take it easy. Troy, thanks for stopping by, man. Y'all take it